Hey people, I'm live, or I should be live anyway. It's 7 p.m. It is August the 11th. Hope you're all doing well. It's around 32 degrees Celsius. Feeling more like 39 with the humidex, so another disgustingly hot, sweaty night or evening, day, all of the above here in Toronto. Hey Gertish, welcome to the stream. Ziggy Phoenix, William Elliott, Craig O'Connor, what's up Cam, Franny14, hello Lee and Zach and Embedded SRAM, hello Jada and Jenna, welcome. What's up Carol LE and Lemon Pledge. What's up Choppy and Howard Charco? Alan K is in the house. How you doing Alan? And Math Doctor and George and Carl Roth. Hello Karen on the Humber. Lena Sandoval, welcome. What's up Wayne McKay? Good to have you. Hey, thanks Wayne. Hey, Mark M. And we got Picard in the house. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Hello, Welma Steed. Good to have you. And what's up, Chris Mills? All right. I'm just around the corner from my place. We're at Jarvis and Dundas. Hey, Todd Fuller. Jillian Felix, hello. So we're just gonna wander around downtown. What's up, JD? Just make sure my power bank is securely plugged in here. All right. Hey, Lorraine McLean, how you doing? I saw you make an appearance on Henry's stream recently. Hello, Salayada. Walking through a walkway here, alleyway slash walkway. Kind of smells like garbage in this walkway, to be honest. And we come out onto Mutual Street here. On the east side. East side. Hello, Rory. Good to have you. We need some torrential rain. Yeah, we haven't had a good downpour in a while, I think. Things are pretty dry. Hey, Lawson Martin, hello. Yeah, too bad our paths didn't cross, Lorraine. Maybe another time if you're back in the city. Hope you had a good time here, though. Did I get a new power bank? No, same power bank. Everything's still the same. What's up, Sal Smith? Indeed. Very dry. Hey, Jerry K. Hello, hello. Drew, I know. I often wonder the same thing. I see people walk around with big hoodies with the hood up. And sometimes they'll even have like a balaclava covering their face. Walk around with these hoodies with their hoods up. Kind of suspicious, if you ask me, to be walking around in an outfit like that when it's feeling like 40 degrees with the Humidex, right? Hey, would like to sleep. Hello. Martin Van Owen, welcome. Let's venture through here. Maybe we'll do some exploration during this stream. Maybe walk down a few laneways and alleyways that I don't often go down. Hello, Jin. How you doing? Welcome. Hello, Hunden. Nice little park here. This is the new Dalhousie Parkette. What's up, Tom Seeley? It has been a while since I've done that, right? Hey, I might do it again sometime. Coleslaw, hello. Emerged. Hey, Peter Bradfield, welcome to the stream with a $1.99 super chat saying Fever. Peggy Lee McCoynes for Sultry. I think I know how that one goes. Isn't it like, you give me fever? That one? That's all I know, though. Thank you very much, Peter Bradfield. Much appreciated. Look at that neat bridge connecting the buildings up there. Hey, what's up, Jelly Bean? And howdy, Banger. Welcome. All right, we're at Queen. Yo, crikey. Hey, welcome, Alex Oliveira. Well, maybe Jelly's not here. I just saw someone else say hi to her, so I just assumed that meant she was here. I do that every now and again. At church. We'll go down church. You want me to try to sing Like a Virgin? I don't know if I could do the Madonna voice like that. Hey, Bart Ford, hello. Thank you very kindly. And Bestest Times Reborn, hello. And Kevin Hawthorne. Lots of people popping in tonight. I like this building. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's not finished yet, but it's looking good so far. Hey, Bart Ford. $3 super sticker. Thank you very, very kindly, Bart. Hope you enjoy the sultry walk around downtown tonight. Cheers, Bart. Much appreciated. And Christos, hello. Good evening, Mammy True. Magic Eraser, good to have you. Trying to sort of walk in a slow, measured pace tonight to ward off the, the sweatiness, but it's kicking in. I don't think I can ward it off for much longer. The humidity will get you eventually, right? It'll always get you. Hey, howdy Bill Chow. Should carry some Gatorade. Yeah, but then I'd have to carry something around, which I hate doing. When I'm streaming, the only thing I really want to be carrying around is the gimbal, and that's about it. I don't want to be carrying anything else. Not really, Ziggy. I usually just power through. I don't like to stop and do other things while I'm streaming, usually. Not if I can help it, anyway. Hey, Rennie, hello. That's right, it is Sultry. Hello, Jan Neeson. No, I don't like the heat. I don't like the winter much either. I kind of want it to always be fall, to be honest. Give me year-round fall weather. I'd be pretty happy. Carl, no, I don't think I'd like to do that job. You have to deal with all sorts of nonsense. I'm sure some of the operators really enjoy their work, though. Especially if it's something they always wanted to do. A lot of people know from a very young age that they want to do certain jobs, and being like a operator on the TTC is probably one of those jobs. And if you can grow up to do something that you always dreamed about doing, you probably will enjoy it, even if you have to deal with nonsense. Hello Elaine, welcome. And Ethics, what's up Ethics Media? Hot in Montreal too, yep. St. James Cathedral. This is still a big construction site here at the corner of Church and King. I've been sort of avoiding this area all summer just because of the construction. It'll be nice when it's wrapped up. Yeah, pretty much all of downtown Toronto is one big construction site. Hey Malita, hello. And the happy-go-lucky one, welcome. And Tavane, good to have you. And Pamela, welcome. Down King Street here, down the big canyon, the King Canyon. When the sunset lines up with the street grid here, you get the henge effect, right? Toronto henge, and you've probably heard of Manhattan henge. But we don't have that right now, but it is cool to see though. Hey, what's up, Randy Ruck? And Mo, what's up, Mo? Hey, no worries. Glad you're able to catch the live tonight. Here's the historic King Edward Hotel here. Where the Beatles famously stayed during all their tours through North America. Am I melting? Stephen wants to know. Well, I'm getting there. I'm not melting yet, but I imagine in another hour or so I'll probably be pretty melted. Sometimes it takes a while for the melting to kick in. Here's an Irish pub. Pretty authentic Irish pub, I think. PJ O'Brien. Can't read the sign behind the greenery there, but that's what it says. This is Colburn Street. Do I have family living in the States? Not close family that I can think of. Maybe some more distant relatives, but yeah, no close relatives that I know of. Although a lot of my close family is around the Windsor area, so Wallaceburg, Chatham, Windsor. So it wouldn't surprise me if there are some family members who do live just across the border, right? That's where I was born, down in that southwestern corner of Ontario, right by the border. Hey, Mojo. You're here again. Here again, jiggity jig. Well, I did go to one family reunion down there, but that was over 15 years ago. That was the last time I went to such a thing. Hey, Rainy River, you too. Get your motor running. Yeah, it was actually longer ago than that. I think it was 2006, so almost 20 years ago. That's crazy to think. 19 years ago. That was the last time. Hey, Rob is in the house. What's up, Rob? With a 3-pound super sticker. Thank you. And welcome, Rob. Hope the weather's not too hot and sticky over where you are right now. I heard there was a bit of a heat wave event taking place in some parts of the United Kingdom. I'm not sure about where you are. Maybe not. Maybe you're a bit further north. Thank you very kindly, Rob. Much appreciated. And Robert Armstrong, what's up? Atlantic Dreamers here also. And there's Jelly Bean. She's decided to grace us with her presence. And WMD. I guess that's a good excuse, Jelly Bean. Hey, Randy Ruck, $5. It's been a while, Ken. Well, I'm glad to have you tonight, Randy. Hope all is well. Thank you very kindly, Randy Ruck. Much appreciated. I wonder if the signal is going to crap out if I dare to venture into the St. Lawrence neighborhood here. Why is this light taking so long? There we go. Hello, Maroof. Well, since we're here, we might as well look at the dog fountain, right? It's just what you do, I guess, when you're around here. On a hot day like this, it's always somewhat refreshing to look at a fountain, even though you're not jumping in it or anything. But you could just imagine. It is iconic, I would say. It's achieved iconic status already, I think. Well, I'm not going to tempt fate and walk into the St. Lawrence area, because almost every time lately I've done that, the signal goes to shit. So let's go the other way here. That's true, Ellen. It does once you're in the area. Hey, hello, Barry. I'm losing my Canuck accent. Well, this is the same accent I've always had. As long as I can remember. There's another cat up there. A lot of Canadians don't actually have the stereotypical Canadian accent. Some do, though. Usually people in more rural areas tend to have it. Not so much people who live in cities. Some weirdo there. Quit looking at me, weirdo, with your gadget. Hello, Way. Good to have you. And Navin Dat's in the house. What's up, Navin? We got Robert Sprite. Hey, CN Tower. Get to the tower. What's up, Jeremiah?
E dov'è che dobbiamo arrivare? Ahia!
Yeah, the Newfoundland accent is its own thing for sure, yeah. Hello, Colleen. How you doing? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. NGS? What you talking about? How's it going, eh? All you hosers? Take off, eh? Yeah, I just realized we're closing in on 400 viewers here already. That's awesome. Thanks, everyone. I think a lot of people just want to stay in and watch me walk around in the heat rather than be out in the heat themselves, right? So look up Yonge Street. I feel young. I feel young tonight. Not sure. I'm sort of making this up as I go along tonight. Should I go that way? I don't think so. I don't think I'll go that way. Let's keep going this way. Whether to talk to a girl. Yeah, sometimes people come up and talk to me while I'm streaming, and sometimes they are women, but I usually don't go up to them though. I just usually walk around and see whatever there is to see, you know? Maybe if I wasn't streaming, I might do something like that. Hey, Prayera Carrington, good evening. We're heading west along Front Street. Hey, what's up, Pat 75?
Yeah, straight.
It's not that unusual for women sometimes to come up and ask me what I'm doing. They see them streaming and they're curious sometimes. They come up and ask me some questions and that sort of thing. Or they just say, hey, are you live? Are you streaming?
Don't worry, I'll grab those.
Hey, Retro Sensual. She thinks my gimbal's sexy. Is that the new song by Furnace Face? She thinks my gimbal's sexy. It doesn't look sexy to me. I think I sound like Shatner, really? I never had anyone tell me that before. Young Shatner. Yeah, this is one of my favorite views downtown, right, right here. How many inches is that gimbal you're holding, sir? I don't know, it looks like it's at least a good 10 inches or something. Hey, Hunden 008, $9.99. Wow, thank you for some post-stream refreshments. Thank you very kindly for the generous refreshment. Super. Cheers, Hunden 008. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hey, Greg Keating, hello. Whew. Yep. I'm feeling the humidity now, man. Can you dig it, cool cats out there? The humidity is kicking in big time now. Somebody's got the attention of the cops up there for something. I think that's what the cops do when they're telling someone to get out of the way or something. Or maybe it is an ambulance. Maybe they do that too. But here's a cop. Maybe, I think these cops were the ones who were doing that.
Okay.
Looks like they're taking down Union Summer already. That was fast. Seems like it was only there for about a month or so. Whew. When you take breaths in this sort of heat, it's very unsatisfying. Feels like the air you're inhaling is not doing its job or something. That's what they're doing over there. They're moving things around because they're taking down the Union Summer, so they're packing up all the framework that they had set up there. Yeah, I thought Union Summer lasted all summer long. I guess not. Hey, Mitch, hello. Hey, we're well over 400 viewers now, almost at 420. Hey, thanks everyone once again, and if you're new to the channel by chance, by all means, do me a solid, maybe hit that subscribe button you see down below there. If you'd like to watch more streams, you know, I do these regularly. And you could also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do more streams, because I will be doing another stream in probably the next 3 or 4 days. But I also premiere pre-recorded videos on days that I don't stream, so every day there's either a stream or a pre-recorded video to watch. And that's my spiel. Hope you enjoyed my spiel. You can also come and say hi in the chat too after you do subscribe. Thanks, Carol. I guess hitting the like button wouldn't hurt either. Spiel part 2. It's very hot, Mitch. It feels like closer to 40 Celsius with the humidex. Although there's a nice little breeze right here on the corner of York in front. Go down to Tourism Central down here. GS $5. Stop, drop, and rehydrate. I don't know if I'd want to drop on the sidewalks around here. Despite Toronto's reputation for cleanliness, these sidewalks are pretty gross. But thank you very kindly. Rehydrating by all means sounds good. Thank you, GS. Much appreciated. Hey, Lilia Garcia, you were here last week. And you're missing it. Watching from Ottawa. I was in Ottawa for Canada Day. I did a live stream for the fireworks. And I recorded a bunch of videos while I was in Ottawa also. They're all on the channel now. If you're interested to see my take on your city. I have a little playlist of Ottawa videos, but yeah, definitely a big difference between Toronto and Ottawa. Ottawa's, you know, a large city by Canadian standards, but I guess it's not quite, you know, Toronto large. But I enjoyed my visit there. It was super duper busy on Canada Day though, obviously, right? Crowds everywhere around downtown anyway. I don't chew gum. I've never really been a gum chewer. I think people still do chew gum though, as far as I know. I've seen some people making chewing motions with their mouths as they walk around. That must be what they're doing. Hey, thank you, Lilia. And thanks for subscribing also and coming to say hi in the chat. Maybe my little spiel worked there. Hey, Terry French. What's up, Ken Lan? Going towards the arena, Scotiabank Arena. Hey, Cam D. Gates. Hello from the center of Canada. Are you talking about the geographical center? Or the midway point if you're driving across Canada. Wouldn't that be somewhere around Winnipeg? What's up, the Nature Explorer? Visitor is here. What's up? Yeah, that's true, Terry French. That's true. I did notice that Montreal was a bit calmer and quieter than Toronto, though, too. 'Cause I was there last year. What's up, the color purple? And Dixon Cider's here. How you doing? The financial district view here. Hey, Ruben Quinones. Yeah, I think I was in Montreal on a Thursday and a Friday. It's kind of right before the weekend. It was definitely lively when I was there. There was lots of stuff going on. Looking through the chat here. Cam D. Gates says close to Winnipeg. Okay. What's up, Jeff Baloney Ferry and Diane Brighton? And Concerned Citizen, hello. Hopefully you're not too concerned tonight. The Delta Hotel. Awesome views from the upper floors of that hotel, I can tell you. Hey Mojo, $2. Don't look up. Too late, I think I just did. Cheers, Mojo. I looked up though, I looked up. Yeah, that's true, Terry. I also went to Vancouver and made some videos and did a live stream. I liked it too. I liked all the major cities I've been to here in Canada. I'm just a fan of cities, you know. I just love visiting cities. But one can't help but notice, you know, if you live in a city like Toronto for a long time, when you go to other cities, you'll definitely notice, yes, they're much smaller, much quieter, much sleepier, much whatever. Doesn't mean they're not good places to live though, and I can't enjoy my time there. Hey, no clue, hello.
Pasquale.
Did I miss something gross? I'm not sure if there was something gross that was mentioned in the chat. Maybe we should try not to, you know, talk about gross things in the chat. If that's what it's even about. You like living in Ajax? Yeah, people like living wherever they live, right? I grew up in a small place, and I liked living there when I was living there, until I didn't like living there anymore, and then I left. But I liked it for a long time. At one point I didn't think I'd ever move away, and then all of a sudden I wanted to. It just happened, you know? I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to live here anymore. So I moved here. It's very hot. It's hot, hot, hot. That woman was giving me the eye like she wanted to say something. I could tell she was resisting the urge to say something. Yeah, I don't think that was it, Alan. Hey, look, it's one of these Dickie D type things. You don't see those too often anymore. I remember when I was a kid, it was always a sign of summer when you heard the ring-a-ding-ding of the bell of the Dickie D as he rode through your neighborhood. You can see the little bells are there. Maybe they still do that. Ring the bells. And it was always tough-looking teenage boys who were operating the Dickie D bike. And they always looked so intimidating to me. But now I realize that they're probably like 14-year-old boys who looked big and tough to me when I was like 9 or 10 years old. Yeah, back then it was mullets. Mullets and little wispy puberty mustaches. Hey Jellybean, how did you know I was rocking the shorts? Oh, maybe when I reflected myself over at Brooksea Park in the shiny box. Maybe that's how you know, right? But wow, thank you very much Jellybean for the very generous super chat. You're right, I am rocking the shorts tonight. It is over 30 degrees, so that's how it goes, I guess. They were literally prancing. They were prancing to the CN Tower. And greetings, funny dog. Birds are flying circles around the tower. I think there might be some cotton candy around here somewhere. I think there's a lot more cake though. I don't see any cotton candy actually in the immediate vicinity. I guess there's no event taking place tonight at either the Sky Dome or the Scotiabank Arena, by the looks of it anyway. If there were, it'd be a lot more hectic down here. You want to prance to the CN Tower? I went there a couple of years ago, but I didn't prance as far as I can remember. You could do the Rocky thing here. Just dun 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 dun. Just run up those. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I think there's bigger stairs over on the other side, actually. Those ones aren't quite big enough to be the rocky stairs. Hey, later, crikey. Have a good evening. No, I've never been to Philly. Well, I've passed through Philly. I guess I was technically in Philly, but I was driving through it, so I did drive right past downtown Philly, though, on the interstate, so I got a good look at the skyline and all that sort of thing. At night, too, it looked really awesome at night. Hey, Spectrum 71. Is this a name, or is this someone saying something else? My bad. I thought that was somebody's name. But I do see Linda Jane Jackson's here. How you doing? Yeah, I wonder if that guy ever got his cockroach back. This is the South Core. Yeah, awesome view for sure there. One of my favorites. I have no plans to do that edge walk anytime soon. Not because it's scary, but just because it's kind of stupidly expensive. Maybe if it was not as expensive, I might do it. The dome and the tower. No need, Jellybean, no need. If I ever decide to do it, I'll just do it on my own coin. Been walking along Brenner Boulevard for a while here. Let's go back to the other side. Back on over to the other side. I might ignore this light as soon as this car goes by. Hey, Jerome Berry, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure about Sudbury, funny dog. I'm from North Bay, but North Bay isn't as francophone as Sudbury. I think Sudbury has a higher percentage of francophones. North Bay is around 15%, I think, francophone. Sudbury might be more like 30 or 40% or something like that. Even though North Bay is closer to Quebec, it's less francophone than Sudbury is. North Bay is only a 45-minute drive from the Quebec border. Sudbury is an hour and a half further west of North Bay. But in North Bay, all the francophones that I knew, you wouldn't even know that they were francophone. Even if they went to French schools and have French names, that would be the only way, really, that you would clue in that they were francophone. But otherwise, if they're just talking to you, you know, talking English, there was no noticeable accent or anything like that. They just sounded like everybody else. All the Anglophones, you couldn't tell them apart. Maybe they had a last name like Cote or something like that. It's like, oh, they're French. Or I go to the French high school or something. Yeah, Sturgeon Falls is a lot more francophone. It might even be 60 or 70% francophone in Sturgeon Falls. Hey, Capo Cappy, hello. See the Canada flag, or the maple leaf, I should say, design sort of on the side of that condo, right? It's supposed to look like a maple leaf. I think these stairs are a little bigger than the other ones. Yeah, I was definitely being careful not to trip there. That would suck, going face down, gimbal in hand. Yeah, kind of quiet around here on this Monday evening with no events taking place. We're having a good time though. I think that was designed by Michael Snow, the same artist who did the flight stop in the Eaton Centre with all the Canada geese. Which you may have seen before or heard of. I refer to the flight stop Canada geese in the Eaton Centre as famous in one of my recent videos, and someone commented that nobody notices them or even knows what they are or anything of the sort, and my use of the word famous was like basically erroneous. And I was like, I'm pretty sure people know about those geese in the Eaton Centre. They're pretty well known, right? They've been featured as long as I can remember, and anything advertised in the Eaton Centre, there's always a picture of those geese, right? Looking down towards Liberty Village and Humber Bay Shores way off in the distance there. Yeah, this part of Toronto, City Place, was developed by Concord Adex, which is a Vancouver developer. That's why this part of Toronto resembles a lot of Vancouver with the condo designs here. The main difference is they're taller here. They built them taller here in Toronto than they did in Vancouver. Hey, Lisa's here. Hello, hello. City Place began construction about 25 years ago, and it's just wrapping up with the final phase, which is this twin tower development here with the really tall ones. That was the last phase of City Place, so 25 years in the making. And I think these were the first buildings to be built at City Place way back around 1999, 2000. Mr. Go Train. I want to cross, but there's too many cars coming. Where are they all going? At least the construction is here done. This was all dug up for a while. And there goes the train. We missed it. I think this is life. You might have to consult the late George Harrison, though, if you want to find out what is life. I still haven't figured it out. Yeah, that was a cool shot, right? With the streetcar and the train. You don't want to figure it out. Wonder what would happen if someone figured it out. Would the universe just cease to exist all of a sudden? It would get pretty boring, yeah. All right, we're back at Front Street again. Let's walk down Blue Jays Way. Speaking of George Harrison, right? Not only did he do What Is Life, he also did Blue Jays Way, or Blue Jay Way, I guess. There's lots of pizza places all around downtown, including on Yonge, yeah. See the reflection of the tower in the office building over there. That's kind of neato. And you can't even see the actual tower from here, but you can see the reflection over there. Get to the reflection of the tower. Hey, just Smitty, hello. Let's keep on heading north. You're watching Blade Runner. Like tears in rain. So many long lights. Is Wahlburgers still open around here? I haven't noticed if it's still here or not. It's not? Oh, it closed. Okay. I guess it was right back there, right? Right where I was. Oh, that's too bad, I guess, for Mark and Donnie. Is the whole chain sort of having trouble, I wonder? Or was it just this location that they closed? Because I remember hearing it wasn't that good. Like, the reviews weren't that great, from what I recall. Hey, Urfi, hello. Pretty meh. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, I was for a second, and I realized she had red hair. And then I was like, oh, she has a queen suit on.
Oh, is that right? Jeff Baloney Ferry? Huh. We're at King Street again. Guess it's decently lively for a Monday evening here at King and Peter. This awesome view. Yeah, here we go. I always thought this was a cool view here. Since we lost the view of the tower between the TD Center towers in the financial district, I guess this is sort of a lesser version of that view, but similar, sort of. Hey, thanks, Ziggy. Go to the well. Not in this stream. The problem with streaming in the well is all the copyright music while you're live streaming. I have done some pre-recorded videos there though, because I can edit those ones before I post them. But I have done some videos walking all through the well. Even just recently I did one. And I did one walking through the food hall a couple of times. So those are on the channel. Yeah, it's a drag trying to live stream through there due to all the copyright music. It could be a bit more exciting, I guess, yeah, in the well. I like it though. I always think it's pretty neat to walk through there. And they are trying some stuff like movie nights. I recall that's a thing there where they have all the chairs set up and a big screen to check out a movie, and they also have jazz nights and that sort of thing.
Oh, wait, it's this.
Beep beep. Peter, the check is in the mail, Peter. Whew. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Oh, there's a Sonder Hotel over there. Yeah, a little mini fire escape there. This intersection has really changed over the years. Now it looks like Manhattan-esque here now at Peter and Adelaide. Yeah, this fire escape is not very big. We got that awesome light right now. Is it the blue hour or is it the golden hour? I remember Felicity said it was the blue hour last time when I mistakenly called it the golden hour, but maybe we're at that time again, blue hour time. It's muggy hour. That's all I know. All muggy all the time. Any Donald Duck tunes? I don't think so. I used to try to talk like Donald Duck when I was a kid, but I could never really get it down. Ooh, very cool air here. Let me cool off my phone. because it just told me it was too hot. So let me let my phone soak up some of this cool air blowing out of here. And me too. Let me soak some of it up. Wow, that feels really, really good. Can I just stand here for another hour and that'll be the rest of the live stream? Ken cools off. I don't smell anything coming from it, just cool air, that's it. Hey, Devin Sullivan. This is for lease now here. Alright, we're at Queen. We'll say goodbye to Peter Street here. Say goodbye, Peter, to your street. Did I watch Elf? Yeah, I used to watch Elf. And I'm still bugged by how the show ended. It just ended on a cliffhanger and then it was canceled. Where Elf was caught by the authorities, by the government authorities or something. And then that was the end of the show, so I guess we can only presume that he was dissected and experimented on and all that sort of thing. Hey, Derek C., hello. Going east along Queen. This is Queen West, but we're going east on Queen West. I think it was Melmac, right? The planet he was from, Melmac. And he liked to eat cats, that's right. And he said, "No problem." That was his catchphrase, right? Looking for love and feeling groovy. So hip. So very, very hip. Hey, later, Peter Bradfield. Thanks again for checking in and for supporting the channel as you do. Here's the perpetual long lineup here at the gelato place. We're at the corner of Queen and John. Where once upon a time, Weird Al Yankovic took over much music here. I recently stumbled upon the entire unedited episodes from when Weird Al took over Much Music. He did it 3 times in 3 different years. And now I have all 3 of those entire shows downloaded onto my hard drive for safekeeping. I can watch Weird Al's antics here at Queen and John. All I want now. Oh, that's right. We're approaching Jelly Bean's old apartment building here. Thank you very kindly, Jelly Bean. $5. Cheers once again, Jelly Bean. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, and there's the old building there. We'll get closer to it because I'm going to actually walk right past it. So. Yeah, the funniest part I think is when he does voiceovers while they're playing a video, like a popular video, and he'll do a comedic voiceover while the video is playing. Like the REM Losing My Religion video in particular was really funny. Hey, Paul Blunt. Very sultry. Very, very sultry indeed. That's a good word, you know. It doesn't get used enough. Maybe I'll use it again for another video while we're having this heat wave, right? Use it when the time is right. It was a sultry evening in downtown Toronto as the Ken Continuum weaved and bobbed through the streets and alleys of the hot, hot, sultry city. Hey, Hannah. How you doing, Hannah? And Ray of Sunshine. That's right, that's what I do. I weave and bob. Hey, here's the building. Close up. We're coming into Grange Park here. Is weaving and bobbing one of my hobbies? I guess so, yeah. It's always good to have some hobbies, right? Hey, Espero, hello. Hey, have a good night, Randy Ruck. Good to have you for a while. Thanks again for popping in, and thanks again for supporting. Maybe I'll see you in the premiere tomorrow evening, right? Ian McLeod, what's up? You're better at weaving. Everyone's better at one thing than the other, I guess. Sometimes I prefer beaving and wobbing. It's a little more adventurous that way. Hey, Andy Kolcheski, hello. And hello, Chowdhury. There's OCAD University. And the Art Gallery of Ontario behind the tree. And man, the grass here is in rough shape. It's barely even grass. I guess they just can't keep it in good condition with how popular this park can be at times, right? It's only grassy around the edges here, not in the center. All right, thanks, Nav and Dat. Same to you. Have a good evening. Yeah, we need some water here, some Gatorade. The gallery. Is there water in here? There is. Maybe they should dump some of this on the grass over there. Yeah, I stuck my finger in that liquid. I assumed it was water. I won't be sticking my finger anywhere near my mouth or anything, though. Hey, Alan K, $2. Thank you very kindly, Alan. Cheers to all your support and modding. Much appreciated, Alan K. Thank you very kindly. It burns! I'll just let my finger dry off here. It shouldn't take too long, considering how hot it is out here. There's a little taste of Grange Park. It was really cold though, the water in there. It was like very chilly. Almost felt like it was refrigerated or something. Hey, Randy Ruck, once again, $5. Root beer fun and good night. Cheers, Randy Ruck. Awesome supporter of the channel. Much appreciated, Randy. I'll definitely be having some root beer later on. Have a good night, Randy. Yeah, I'm gonna get some mug root beer. It's my favorite kind. Alright, now we're walking around the other side of the art gallery. I'm not sure, Carl. They did renovate the park in recent years, but I'm not sure what that entailed, you know, how they went about it and what's under the grass, if anything. Yes, Pero, I hope your appointment goes well and you're feeling good as new. St. Mike's is a top-notch hospital. Stewie, 20 bucks. Nice stroll, Ken, tonight. Thanks. Wow, thank you, Stewie, once again for all of your awesome support as well, Stewie. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this stroll despite kind of being in the melty stage right now. I'm definitely wilting a little bit, but all in all, I've been having a lot of fun wandering around aimlessly downtown. So I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. Thank you very kindly, Stewie. Much appreciated. You're doing sunrise, oh yeah? Where are you going to go? Anywhere in particular? Oh, I heard about this new public art here in front of the gallery. It's my first time seeing it though. Wow, she's tall. I come up to her waist, her waistband. Her waistband is basically at the top of my head. I think it's 9 feet, if I remember correctly. It looks to be about 9 feet. She's just chilling, just watching the world go by here in front of the gallery. Hands in pockets. Not just one hand in her pocket though, but both hands. I think I will always think this is the best one though. The Couch Monster. I think this is even taller. It looks like it's more like about 10 or 11 feet tall up to the very top of the Couch Monster's head there. Here's the rear end of the monster. Looking a little flabby there, Couch Monster. I think you need to do some squats or something. Gotta tighten that up a bit. Because it's all made up of, you know, what appears to be upholstery, right? Like easy boy chairs and cushions and that sort of thing. That's why they call it the Couch Monster. Like a whole bunch of little backs of chairs make up the trunk here. A big easy boy is the ear on each side. Yeah, I really like that one. hall. Yeah, I guess they don't do much exercise. Couch monsters are related to couch potatoes, I think, so you're probably right there. Yeah, not much exercise going on. They're all part of the greater couch family. There's the tower again. Alright, Dundas. We're on Dundas. Yeah, right. Have a good night, Lisa. Hope you enjoy your sunrise adventure tomorrow. Sky still looks pretty blue in the stream, much more blue than it looks out here in real life. Yeah, we're just about at 2 hours. I'll probably go for another half hour or so, which is typical, I would say, for me. Ooh, something stinks around here. Not a pleasant odor. It's that random sewage smell that wafts up sometimes when you're walking around downtown. It just comes from various grates at times. Like, oh, lovely. Go across here. I think it was actual sewage. That's the thing that you sometimes have to deal with at times walking around the city. You get that smell coming up from the drains or the vents or the grates, whatever you want to call them. Hey, Len B, hello. That's the first 9-foot tall woman I ever met. Looks like the lights are going down on the weather vane on top of the Canada Life building. That indicates that the temperature will be falling. The lights go down like that. Get a bit of relief, but I think it's going to warm up again, though. It's not going to stay cool if it does cool down for a bit. Yeah, that's awesome, Gertish. Building is starting to rise now above the old historic facade. That's going to be a really tall skyscraper once it's topped out. Hey, have a good night, Pat. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. I'm on Dundas Street, Len. Dundas West. This is what some people, including Google Maps, refers to as Little Tokyo. Right, Chestnut Street. Let's go over here. Here's the old bus terminal, the annex of it, the other side of it. The whole thing is all closed down right now. Oh, too late. Sorry, lady, but you're already on it. Yeah, she doesn't want to be videotaped. Well, it's okay, you're not being videotaped, so no worries. I'm not Marty McFly in 1985 with my camcorder. My JVC camcorder. This is Edward Street. And here's the old bus terminal, all forlorn and abandoned and forgotten. Still have buses that park around here though, strangely enough. It's like the buses are still drawn to the area. It's like there used to be a bus terminal here. So therefore, this is where we'll come and park. This area is used to buses, so it'll be okay if we park here. Hey Jeanette, welcome to the stream. Whew. Holy hot heat, Batman. Hope you've been enjoying the lurking, Jeanette. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling on the verge of liquefying here. I'm a hot child in the street, in the city. Or I guess a hot streamer in the city. Running wild and looking pretty. Cole 99. Elm Street. And we're on Bay now, going north up Bay Street. And plans for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take it easy tomorrow and just hang out in my place. I already have a couple of pre-recorded videos in the bank, so I don't have to go out and record if I don't want to. Yeah, Nick Gilder. He was Canadian, but he was British, right? But then he moved to Canada, so he was like a British Canadian, I guess. I think. I always thought that that was a woman singing that song for years, right? Years I thought that was a woman. Until I discovered, nope, it's Nick Gilder. It's a skinny little dude. Hey, thanks, Len. Same with that other song, Roxy Roller. Hey, Eiffel, hello. Oh, I should maybe extend a congrats to Megan. She got married today. That's right, Megan got married. So Mazel Tov, Megan and Soph. She got married in Guelph in her parents' backyard today. Alright, we're heading into College Park. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Chaim, how you doing? Look, water! 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 No, I wasn't at the wedding, but I watched the wedding online. She made it available to watch online for friends and family who couldn't be there. So I watched her backyard in Guelph from the comfort of my living room chair. Just trying to avoid the music over here. Yeah, she set it up with a Google meeting. That's how people watch the wedding online. All right, Young Street. Whoa. Like a bat out of hell, that guy was. Well, I'm walking in that direction. Haven't decided if that's where I'll end up or not.
And then putting your head down and then...
That's what you say all the time.
Gerard.
I know you have a lot of things to say. Don't mind
I wish I'd run into Geddy Lee. I even walked around his neighborhood a couple times and still no Geddy sightings. Yeah, he goes to all the Blue Jays games, that's right. I don't need to stalk him or anything. I just thought it would be cool just to randomly run into him, right? Just cross paths in a very unintentional sort of way. You'll never get me copper, see? Music alert, music alert. More music, more music. Kind of a lively Monday night here. Yeah, this is the copyright zone. This car just started turning when I was already walking through the intersection. Like a complete dumbass. yeah, we're getting bad signal here of all places.
The guy that stands at the corner and scares the shit.
Don't often get signal issues right here at Yonge and Dundas.
목요일 날 언제냐고? 저녁 한 6시, 6시 반?
That's what you'd hear at this intersection if we were in a Peanuts cartoon right now. We have arrived. Hey, Tiana. How you doing, Tiana? Woo, man, those garbage trucks reek to high heaven when it's hot and muggy like this. Holy moly. When it goes by you, the air is just rank for like a good 30 seconds afterwards all around you. Hey, Mojo 2112, $2. Color looks like Leafs Tears. Okay, I thought it said Terrace for a second. Leafs tears, haha. Thank you very kindly, Mojo. Cheers to the support, Mojo. Much appreciated. Hey, Greg, yeah, as far as I know, it's just vacant for now. I'm still kind of bummed in a way that they left that building. I mean, it wasn't the best building, you know, to have a studio in for various reasons, but the location was awesome, right? Looking right over the square and all that, right in the center of everything. For the live broadcast, they could literally have the news crew looking down at young Dundas Square. So it was awesome for all those reasons. And I think they moved away from there in part because some of the people working in that building started to feel unsafe. Because for a long time at the corner of Victoria and Dundas, right across the street from the studio, there was a bit of a sketchy situation going on, which is mostly gone now, I have to say. But for several years, it was pretty sketchy there at Dundas and Victoria, and some people felt unsafe. Among other reasons why they left that building. But Dundas and Victoria is okay now. It's all been sort of rectified, I guess, the situation that was there. Hey, Dust Chasers, $13.99. Wow, I can enjoy your night. Hey, cheers to you, Dust Chasers. Thank you very, very kindly for the generous super chat. And I have been enjoying the night, and I hope you've been enjoying the stream. Thank you very kindly, Dust Chasers. Much appreciated. What's the frequency? 97.1. Until I decide it's something else. All right, Jeanette, have a good night. Glad you could check out the stream. Hope to see you in the next live chat, whether it's in my premiere or my next stream. We're at church. We almost are back at where I started the stream here, but not quite. Pretty close though. Here we are at the Metro, that's right. I'm sure some of you already knew that this is where I was going. Steve, I'll probably just have a big glass of water first thing when I get home. But I'm going to buy something to drink here at the Metro also, maybe like a nice jug of juice or something like that. I already have some root beer at home, so I'm good there. But can't go wrong with water. But I am going to start to wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed the hot and muggy, sultry Monday live stream around downtown. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all did too. But I am looking forward to a shower and kicking back in some comfy loungewear back at home. Maybe watching some YouTube while I drink some root beer or whatever else I end up buying here at the Metro. So I'll see you all in my next live stream in the next 3 or 4 days. Make sure, of course, that you are subscribed if you aren't already, and like and share, hit the notification bell and all that stuff, all that jazz, as I like to say. And I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video tomorrow evening around 7 or 7:15 p.m. So hope to see you in the live chat during the premiere tomorrow for that video. And thanks to Alan Kay for his modding expertise as always, and a big thanks to everyone. Huge thanks for all the support tonight. Thank you so very kindly. Got tons of awesome and generous support. It's very, very much appreciated. And thanks to all the channel members as well. Alright, until next time, we'll continue. I will definitely continue. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Stay cool. This heat wave will pass, just like all the other ones. Right, night all.